Alright guys, welcome back for another slime video. In this video we are doing part 2 to how to get top 10% in the Fire Heroes Jubilee. With that being said, if you find this video helpful or entertaining, leave a like. And if you want to see future content, be sure to subscribe. We're gonna go ahead and start with Boss Battle EX, then go to Boss Battle 3 and 2. So it's like we're going from the top down, hardest to easiest. The strategy for this fight in particular and the strategy for Boss Battle 3 is going to be to wait till turn 11. If you have Guy Crimson, you might be able to defeat the boss earlier, in which case do it. You'll get way more score than anybody who doesn't have Guy Crimson. You get a lot of points for defeating the boss early, and that's what we're going to do in the Boss Battle 2. Some substitutions for the units you can use in this fight. For Protection Rimuru, you can use Ifrit or Salamander, although you might struggle a little more than I did. For this turn, I see that I can get a 5 combo with Yellow Souls, so I'm going to swap in Phobio. Another thing, you don't need the Phobio in this fight. You could also use the Earth Millum to make sure turn 1 you can start with a combo, a 6 combo of Blue Souls and get your protection skills going right off the start. Here turn 3 you'll see I changed 1 green soul to blue with the Fire Millum skill. Just trying to get in as much damage without spending the most amount of skill points. Turn 4. One thing I like about the Windmillum in this fight is her second skill is guard penetration. So I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of that because after turn 3, I guess on turn 2, the boss gives herself 100% guard rate. So here I'm going to use Benimaru's self buff skill as well as the guard penetration, and that's pretty decent damage for 100% defense buff on the boss as well as the guard rate. Right. Did get pretty lucky with the souls there. So just gonna swap in my Fire Millum and use the. We're gonna use the Fire Benimaru's self buff skill again. We're gonna use his ulti this round, and it'll buff those 2 souls for Millum. So I think it's worth using. This video is going to be a little bit longer than my normal videos because we're doing a 3-for-1, 3 fights in 1 video. Alright, this turn took me a minute to think about it, so we're going to go ahead and skip ahead for a little bit. I was trying to conserve the life points of my main damage dealers, which are Benimaru and the Fire Millum. And right now, this turn I'm going to take an ult to the face, so I'm going to swap out those 2 to try and keep them alive. And then I'm just going to 3 combo with the Windmillum here, and yeah, you can tell this boss doesn't take a lot of damage just while she has her buffs going. Alright, again this turn, I was just checking all the boxes, so we're gonna skip ahead a little bit here. The these fights are all pre-recorded. I did not do them back to back. And yeah, just trying to consider all my options. I actually think it was best. I'm looking for next turn to use the Shizue skill to change those blues to yellows, and I got a little bit lucky. I got an extra yellow, so I can 5 combo here. There was a reason why I chose not to use all the Phobio skills there and get a higher combo. But yeah, I'm gonna swap in Fire Benimaru here, try and get his ult closer. Gonna go in for the Phobio there. And I'm gonna keep up the protection skill, the little debuff for fire resistance on the boss. It's turn 8, getting very close to turn 11, so I'm gonna start my setup next turn. Excuse me. And our Fire Benimaru does have ulti, and he's getting low on HP, and I don't want him to die. So I'm definitely gonna swap him out. Yeah, in goes Phobio. Then I was trying to think about using the Phobio skill here, but just end up comboing with Shizue, get her ult. That's a way better option. Alright, it's now turn 10, and we got lucky with the Phobio souls, so I'm definitely going to take advantage of this situation. You'll see in a second. In previous fights on turn 10, this boss only took 1 damage from me, so I was just trying to figure out why. But I think I can... I never figured out why, to be honest. I think I was just hitting with a weak character, but yeah, we're gonna get this combo with this Milim. And actually, after thinking for a bit more, I did end up realizing that I can use the Fire Milim ult here and get another one for the next turn. So I'm just gonna hit with a 5 combo in a second. Yep, no guard rate on turn 10, very nice. Ah, yes, and we luckily got a soul for Benimaru to swap into, so we're going to start with Windmilim's skill for the ult buff, then swap her out for Benimaru. We're going to go ahead and use the protection skill for the fire resistance down, and then the crit buff from Fire Milim. And then we'll use our regular souls here first before our ults. If I had enough skill points there, I also would have buffed Benimaru with his self buff, but I used it twice before, so not enough. Alright, 20k. Yeah, our Shizue does about the same as our Benimaru right now, so this is probably going to kill. $21.7. Okay, yeah. I would have rather killed with the Fire Milim, but that's alright. Only 1,600 from the turn bonus. So again, if you have Guy Crimson, take advantage of him and his defense seal. You get a ton of extra points per turn earlier you can kill. So that was Boss Battle EX. We are going to go ahead and move on to Boss Battle 3. Same team. We use a little bit of a different team for Boss Battle 2. So again, if you want to see that one where you get the most points, go ahead, skip to it. I'll put timestamps in the description. Yeah, and for this fight I did also forget that auto was on. So that was a little bit unfortunate. Wasn't the worst, but obviously it wasn't the best. I got lucky with Soul's good. So I'm going to go ahead and check what skill was used. The Windmill and Pierce skill was used, so... or the guard penetration. That's actually pretty good. That's... if any skill was going to be used, I'd want it to be that one. We're going to go ahead and swap in our damage now. Again, this fight we're going to be saving up for turn 11 to try and combo off of there. This turn's pretty easy, just going to hit with a 4 combo of the blue souls. Probably could have used the Fire Millum conversion skill for 1 green to a blue. Just didn't see it at the time. Alright, yeah, we're gonna swap out Shizue for Phobio here. See an opportunity to get rid of some green souls that aren't going to do as much damage, as well as work towards the Fire Benny and Fire Millum ultis. Going to use our protection skill here as well. Going to just try and keep the uptime on his fire resistance down as possible. Did a nice 4 combo here with those yellow souls. This particular turn, I do see that we have a bunch of Fire Millum souls lining up. So I'm going to take advantage of that and just burn her ult now, because I'm going to get another one before turn 11. Like I said, I really like this animation. Got some blue souls here. The boss is getting the ult here, so again, just like in the other fight, we're going to be swapping in some health bars to take damage for our carries. And this will actually give us a Shizue ult too, so added benefit. Alright, turn 7. Yeah, we're gonna... Our protection skill kind of faded, so we're gonna go ahead and keep that uptime as much as possible. And then we're gonna use these green souls as well as burn the Shizue ult. When I see that I have extra souls for a character that has ult and I got a couple turns left, I go ahead and burn it. Because it doesn't seem right to hold it sometimes. Almost 7,000 there, not bad. This is a pretty easy turn. I'm just gonna swap in Benimaru for the Windmillum here and work towards his ult. It's turn 8, so yeah, just gonna work towards that. We are almost capped on skill points, but yeah, there we go, we're capped. I'm not gonna worry about that for right now. I know this is only boss battle 3 and I'll be able to kill it with a full combo with 3 ultis. But I guess I'm looking for a way to deal a little bit extra damage, and I'm gonna swap in Windmillum to start the setup, and then Phobio as well. We're just gonna combo with these yellow souls right here. Yeah, we're not gonna be skill point efficient, but it's whatever right now. Alright, this turn the guard rate buff fell off, and we're looking to get another ulti here, so I don't see the possibility to get it with Shizu, and so I'm going to go ahead and get it with Phobio. Alright, turn 11. This is a combo turn. Start with Windmillum ult buff, and then swap in our carries. Use the Fire Millum crit buff, Benimaru's self buff, and then we have an extra skill points to change that green soul so we can get a nice 6 combo. And then we're gonna pray that Fire Benimaru doesn't kill before Windmillum, or sorry, before the Fire Millum ult destroys this girl. Please don't. Alright, perfect. That's perfect. $30,000. Very good damage. Can't complain. Score of 57,000. That was a turn 11 kill. The strategy is going to change for the next fight. So the next fight is boss battle 2. I'm going to go ahead and swap over to that one. For this fight, we're throwing in Earth Millum instead of Phobio. We are going to be trying to kill the boss before turn 11. So like I said earlier, you get way more score per turn earlier you kill the boss. And I like that change. It used to be take less damage and overkill more, but I like this change. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and swap those yellow souls to blue souls. I'm sure there's a 4-star character out there that does that. I don't recall which one, but that could be your substitute. I'm not gonna deal any damage. That Earth Millum's just a soul converter for me. Very good damage turn 1. Alright, this turn we are going to use the Fire Millum to convert one of those green souls to blue souls. We're going to try and squeeze out every bit of damage we can. And because we converted those souls turn 1 and got that 6 combo, we start off turn 2 with our protection skill. Again, some good damage. No guard rate buff turn 2. This turn there's not really much of any options. We're just gonna get rid of these green souls. If I had Phobio, I could change them, 2 of them to yellows, but not running them this time. $51k HP left. This turn, I did consider swapping in Wind Millum, but I'm gonna go ahead and swap and use this Shizue skill. Yeah, I'm considering putting in Wind Millum for the guard penetration, but I end up deciding against it. I can see a path to comboing off in a couple turns, so I want to save those points. Alright, we're gonna go ahead. Our protection skill fell off, so we're gonna go ahead and use our Rimuru again. Make sure that is on at all times. And here I was considering using the Shizue ult, but we do have an attack debuff. So we're just gonna go ahead and combo with these 3 green souls. We're very close. We just need Fire Benimaru ult in order to combo off. This turn the boss did get her secret skill, so I'm definitely looking at the HP bars of my carries. I'm thinking about using the Earth Millum defense buff here, but ultimately decide against it. I want to try and combo off next turn, so I just decided to throw in Wind Millum. And yeah, next turn is where I start to make a couple mistakes, but don't get punished too badly. This turn I definitely should have comboed off, but I was thinking of trying to get Wind Millum's guard penetration buff so badly. And also, if you look at my souls, I can't swap in Shizue and get her soulless skills, can't get her ult. So just 3 combo there. 35, almost 36,000. Okay, so this is where I combo off right here. I'm gonna start with the protection skill. And then use the windmill skill. I can swap her out. Oh, no, not that one. I definitely, yeah, I almost made a mistake there. And then I made a mistake here. I should not have used the guard penetration skill from the windmill. I should have saved it for after I swap in She's Away. Then I should have used the Fire Millum crit buff. But, you know, I get to use the Fire Millum self buffs, or sorry, Fire Benimaru self buff, so not all bad. Next thing I mess up on, if you could believe it, I forget to use normal souls before I use the ultis. So it's just, I don't know if I was tired or what, but mess up after mess up on this fight, and yet still a decent score, as you'll see in a minute. And I would just want to pretty much end this video by saying I understand that I'm very lucky with my pulls. Not everybody has these same units, or these same units the same level, so I think top 10% is about where these videos can get you, if for just the average player. Gonna do a gear showcase in a minute. There we go, 18,000 there. Total score 81,000. This is where the money is right here. I don't know how you get 311,000 score, but if you can, that'd be amazing. Yeah, I mean, there we go. That's where I'm about sitting, top 1-ish%. Yeah, I'm gonna show you all the gear on my characters so you can see them. Yeah, didn't use Earth Millum like at all, other than her skill. And definitely forgot to put on some pieces here and there. Must have been tired. Alright, there it is. If you want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe. That's the end of the video. Psych, out.